Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to our Final Fantasy BFX's video. And if you're expecting any JoJo references in this video, I'm afraid there won't be any because I don't know any. I know it's a running meme. I know it's one of the biggest memes on the internet, but I don't know any. So I've never watched it. Sorry. So the main mission we're going to be doing here today in this video is seeing if I can pronounce this word in front of us properly. Currently, I think it's called I want to say Deoxys from Pokemon, but it's not. It's such a weird wording in English that I just want to say Deus instead, just like his Japanese name instead. So I'm just gonna say Deus, to be honest, and that's how we're gonna go it. You guys can see the English name on the screen now, anyways. And so I think his step up was the same as Ibarra's. Maybe I didn't look at her step up that much, but I don't remember so many guaranteed units. But yeah, it's a pretty good step up, I guess. It's a little expensive, and there's no vision card this time. I guess that's why. There was a vision card last time, and now there isn't one, so maybe it is a little bit different. I believe there was like Emperor Cactuars in the other one, and this one does not have that, but this one has a lot of guaranteed knee vision. So that's alright, but it's not the best because it could be, you know, another New Vision Rain or, you know, Cloud or something like that. So with that being said, let's move on. This one's normal, and the biggest problem I think with this step up is because you don't get any of those red tickets, so you don't get towards the pity. So that, with that being said, yeah, it's kind of they need to fix that. There's no buffs for Deus, of course. He doesn't really need any. Would have been nice, but it doesn't need any. The best thing about Deus is that in his Brave Shift form, he has unlimited LB per turn. So basically, if you use his LB when you shift over, in the next turn his LB will be filled instantly because of a passive that he has, and I'm surprised that they don't list that. I'm surprised that they don't list that as one of the featured abilities. It's much better than whatever they listed there. That's his best. The best part of his kit is definitely the part where he can fill up his LB every single turn in his Brave Shift form. I think he might have it in his base form too, but I don't remember. Only his Brave Shift form LB actually matters. So moving on, this is going to be another King Mog event or certificate event, whatever you want to call it. And they don't really tell you much about it anymore, do they? There's not a lot of stuff like there. Remember back in the day when they used to have like a long list of things you could do and, you know, stuff like that, but nope. And the filter category is here, so it's pretty good, right? Pretty good. Finally, you filter for things. And keep in mind, this was for the anniversary on JP, and we're just getting this as a normal event on Global. So expect the chapters to be a lot slower. There will be a lot of chapters that you can get Lapis from. For these mini stories. It's pretty cool. Dark Rain's crowns are here, and he definitely will be top tier. Before he was just okay, you know, pretty decent as an SLB, but now he's going to be a lot stronger. He'll have the 150% amp, which is what this is. And a lot of other buffs, which will be shown soon. He has his own page. Here's Deus Vision card, 170 attack and magic. Has, you know, all the usual things, but it's locked to a dark category unit, which is fine because, you know, he could use it, and Sephiroth can use it, and Dark Rain could use it. So very good vision card. The thing with the Ibarra card is a little bit better because it has not restricted anybody, but this is just as good as well. Autoplay feature is finally here. It should have been here already a long time ago, but now you'll be able to do things that everybody on JP side can do a while ago. So this will definitely help out a lot, and grinding those certificates a lot easier because you can just throw on 10 missions, throw on 10 quests. Make sure you have enough energy for that, or use energy pots in the. I already made a video on this, so make sure to watch that if you are wanting to know more about this feature. And then they talk about leader skills, which I've already mentioned like 1,000 times. I'm pretty sure you guys already know all that. So I'm not going to go into it. And also, I wouldn't cope about any of these leader skills. I know people were trying to cope about these leader skills, but they're so bad. I wouldn't even worry about them, guys. Only worry about Ibarra's and Deus's currently. Don't even, like, 100% is nothing. Here's Dark Reign's crowns, and they're very good. Oh, this is the LB boost for him. I'm trying to remember all of them. These are just +2. Oh, this is boosting. Yep. And then he gets fill his own LB gauge at the beginning. I'm surprised he didn't have that already. I guess he never had that already. I guess not. And he gets more magic, flat magic, which is good. And he gets under 50% amp. And also a few other things, it looks like. And so, since his STMR is already better on global, I believe, he's going to have a lot of magic on global, like a lot. Because he can true dual wield with 2 of his STMR, unlike on global, where his STMR did get upgraded, but you can't dual wield them. So we'll have to see how that pans out on global. Those daily free 10 summon, that's a lot better than the 5 we're getting currently. A lot better. And so that's quite a few weeks of free pulls. If you're wondering why they're always doing all these free pulls, because the JP site always gets these. It's either 5 or 10, but they have been doing this every day now because it's to increase retention. So they kind of have to do this now. I think I think it's pretty obvious by now that the player base is dwindling, and I'm not trying to be like a negative person by saying that. It's just pretty obvious based on what's going on YouTube, all the channels. You know, not getting as much viewership as they used to. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just I'm just making comments on that. But pretty obvious that they need to increase retention because a lot of people just kind of log in and log out and not do anything. So this helps out a little bit. These bundles, they're certainly bundles. They're found in the Lapis, I guess, but they're certainly bundles. And then I love that they always make some special announcement of this, like, oh wow. And the JB side has this almost all the time. Maybe not half energy, but all chambers are always open on the JB side now because they're not worth it. They haven't been worth it in years. None of these are really worth it anymore. So, exchange shop is bad as always on premium banners. You always think, like, if you're a new player, you're like, oh, it's a premium banner, so that means the shop must be really good. But it's actually worse than normal. There's no shards, and really the only good thing in there is the 1 out of 10 summon ticket, and that's it. So it's really bad. And here is a Dark Lineage login bonus. There's some odds and ends, and there's Mr. Crystal at the end, which you can see, and that's on day 21. But other than that, it's just kind of some odds and ends, some nice things to have, I guess. Some summon tickets, which is nice at least. They exist on global. On JP, they barely exist at all. And then there's the 30 shard meme. Nothing too special in that logins bonus. So let me know in the comment section down below. Now that Deus is here, are you ready? Or are you going to continue skipping until rain, which is fine too. But he's finally here. He's very powerful. And we'll have to see how it goes on global when it comes to Deus versus Ibarra in terms of just damage in general. We'll have to see how that goes. Anyways, guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you on Thursday to I'm reviewing Deus on global and everything I've been going through on JP and using him for the past few months, and relaying that to you on global. So I'll see you guys on Thursday. Peace.